Hello, and day 2 of the challenge, Sky Challenge now. Paint the sky. Yes, this is the second Sky Challenge, second day Sky Challenge. So if that's what you're interested in, please stay with me after a short introduction. You can join me in the studio. Nice. Okay, thank you very much for taking my invitation up and joining me in the studio. As you can see, I've got the same canvas as I used yesterday on the last Sky one. I've just gessoed it over. Yes, and I put that, I put that back onto the easel. And as you can see, I've got some colours left over from another lesson I was doing. I got a bit of yellow, bit of orange, bit of ultramarine blue, some white, some diazine purple. And I've got some raw sienna. I've mixed some oranges up and I've mixed some dark blues and bluey grey, violety, purpley type of bluey grey colours I was mixing up earlier. So I thought, let's do a nice sort of a warm, sunsetty type of sky. So without further ado, let's see how quick we can knock this one out. I don't know if there's going to be many clouds in this one. We will try and see what we can do. But nevertheless, it's a sky and it's going to be a warm sky. Okay, you can see it's starting to crack a little bit, but that's because this is an old canvas that I used to show how varnishing worked, and I'm not really bothered about that. So let's just some cardamom yellow light. Let's just chuck a little bit of that straight on. I'm going to be using my Mr. bottle in this. I haven't gessoed the canvas like I normally do. I'm just going straight in with some neat paint, and you can do skies like this. You don't need to put the skies in place with the gesso. I'm going to pick up a bit of orange that I used. I'm going to chuck a bit of that in there as well. Mixing a little bit of white with that, just to get a couple of different colours going on in there. And picking up the orange, let's take it all the way up to the top. A little bit of mist, a bit more yellow, bit of orange, bit of cadmium orange. Let's just get a bit of nice sky colour type of warmth and depth. Using a small brush. As I said, this is a speed painting. Don't quite know how it's going to work. But let's get a little bit more darker orange. Let's mix a bit of that in there with that. Let's just put a couple of little flicky bits there on there like that. Okay, get a soft brush, any blending brush will do, any blending brush for this, and just try and smooth that through, very lightly, hardly touching, just to get a couple of wispy bits going. Then I've missed, I'm going into my, this is like a darkly purpley colour, blue, grey, sky colour. I'm just going to mix that straight in with that, trying to blend it in like that. Paint is starting to lift a little bit, but we don't care, not today. Let's pick up a bit darker colour now. Let's get it up the top. Blending that down in like that. It's a different way to doing a sky, as I've said to you before. And let's just get a bit more colour up in the top corners there. A bit more of a blue colour. Got a bit of a vignette going on there. Washing my brush. Getting all the moisture off my brush. Okay, let's get that in there. Now it's starting to dry, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it dry and I'm going to force it. Because this is a speed painting, I might lift the paint just a touch. But like I said, I'm not overly bothered about this, all those type of things today. I just want to get a bit of yellow on my brush now. This is a neat yellow, and I'm using, just going over those. And this is a little bit transparent. Lifted a bit of paint there, doesn't matter. Bring that yellow up. Put a bit of a thing. Let's get some orange. Let's just increase a couple of these clouds, because these are clouds. There we are. Wash the brush very quickly, picking up some more yellow, bringing that yellow in. Not bad for day 2 so far. Okay, let's get a bit of that dark colour, and let's increase. So I'm just going to put an ultramarine blue, bit of ultramarine blue, a bit of diazine purple. Let's bring a bit of white into that. I got a bit of burnt sienna. Washing the brush. Getting that yellow back in there. No, it's drying too quick today. I don't know, what am I doing for time? What am I doing for time? What am I doing for time? I don't know. Small brush. It's awful warm in here today. It really is. Okay, let's dry that. Where's my brush? Aha, my cloud brush. Okay, now let's get a bit of yellow, touch of white. Just more white. Let's have a look at this now, see if we can get I might look drastic, but don't worry, I've got a plan. Show me a brush, show me a brush, show me a brush. I'll lighten that off, bring some yellow back in there now. Okay, let's let that dry a minute. What are we going to do? What are we going to do now, Clive? I don't know. Let's get a small detail brush. Let's go into that mixture. Just add a lot of white to that. Make it a very pale colour. Bit more blue to it. There you go. And then let's just it's not going to win any awards with these paintings, but you can see that you can have a little bit of fun if you play around. Like I said, I'm just throwing paint and I'm just having fun. Go on, do I have to get some more paint? I have to get some more paint now. I do. let's just check a bit of highlights now on these trees, if we can. Clean the brush very quickly. Let's get some blue. And then like that. Pick up a bit of white. There's a little bit of water going on there somewhere. That'll do. Pick up some bushes. Pick up a bit of darker colour. Let's get a bit more blue in there. Come on. We've got some raw sienna here. Let's put a bit of raw sienna in as well. Let's just put a bush or something there. I don't know, whatever. A bush and a bit of raw sienna over there as well. Just add a bit of colour. There you go. Let's get I'm starting to panic. I'm just going to put a little bit of diazin purple because I haven't got any black on my palette, so I'm just going to get a couple of birds in. There we go. Some white. Too much white. There we are on a very quick sky. And as you can see with a bead of sweat rolling down my face, it's quite warm in here today, and I just thought there was a quick little painting that you can do, just throw it together. It took me as long as it took the video I didn't cut it, I didn't even edit it anywhere. So there we are, very quick, simple sky painting number 2. Okay, so I got to think of a one to do tomorrow now. I don't know what that's going to be yet. So I don't know, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Nice.